You keep looking for the enemy. You blame the competition. You blame your past. You blame your circumstances. You blame your critics. You blame the system. But the real enemy? It wakes up with you. It looks back at you in the mirror. It knows your weaknesses. It knows your excuses. It knows your fears. It knows exactly how to stop you. Because it is you. Not the disciplined you. Not the future you. The comfortable you. The distracted you. The emotional you. The version of you that chooses easy over necessary. That's your greatest enemy. And until you conquer him, you will keep losing battles that should have been yours. You don't lose because you lack talent. You lose because you lack control. Control over your thoughts. Control over your habits. Control over your impulses. Control over your emotions. Control over your comfort. The enemy isn't out there. It's internal. It's the voice that says, skip today. Start tomorrow. You've done enough. It's too hard. You're too tired. That voice sounds like reason, but it's resistance. It's your lower nature fighting to survive. A warrior doesn't just train his body. He trains his mind. Because the battlefield is internal before it's external. Before you conquer the world, you conquer yourself. Self-discipline beats motivation. Motivation fades. Discipline stays. Self-awareness beats arrogance. You must know your triggers, your patterns, your weaknesses, your blind spots. Because what you don't control controls you. You say you want greatness, but greatness demands sacrifice. It demands structure. It demands repetition. It demands emotional control. It demands delayed gratification. And your enemy hates that. Your enemy wants comfort now, pleasure now, validation now, relief now. But greatness is built in delay. A lion doesn't chase every movement. It waits. It calculates. It controls its energy. You must do the same. Control your reactions. Control your time. Control your environment. Control your inputs. Because if you don't, your impulses will rule you. And impulses are short-term. Greatness is long-term. You sabotage yourself in small ways. You stay up too late. You scroll too long. You overthink too much. You procrastinate. You avoid hard conversations. You delay uncomfortable tasks. You make excuses that sound intelligent. That's self-sabotage. And it's subtle. You don't destroy your life in one dramatic mistake. You slowly weaken your standards. You negotiate with discipline. You compromise with comfort. You tolerate mediocrity. And over time, you shrink. The storm outside isn't as dangerous as the chaos inside. Anger unchecked destroys focus. Ego unchecked destroys growth. Fear unchecked destroys action. Doubt unchecked destroys confidence. You must become your own commander. Your own general. Your own authority. You must say, no more excuses. No more delays. No more emotional decisions. No more weak habits. Because the version of you that lacks control will always lose to the version that has it. Imagine two men. Same talent. Same resources. Same opportunities. One controls his impulses. Wakes up early. Trains consistently. Manages emotions. Executes daily. The other follows feelings. Sleeps in. Acts on impulse. Avoids discomfort. Talks more than he works. Years later, different lives. Not because of luck. Because of self-mastery. You don't rise to your desires. You fall to your discipline. Conquering yourself isn't dramatic. It's daily. It's saying no when no one's watching. It's doing the hard thing without applause. It's staying calm when provoked. It's staying focused when distracted. It's staying consistent when bored. Boredom is a test. Repetition is a test. Silence is a test. Loneliness is a test. Emotional control is a test. And every time you pass, you weaken your enemy. The enemy inside feeds on comfort. Starve him. He feeds on excuses. Silence them. He feeds on distraction. Eliminate it. He feeds on inconsistency. Replace it with standards. The more disciplined you become, the quieter he gets. The more structured you live, the less power he has. The more intentional your days, the less chaos inside you. Conquer your mornings. You conquer your day. Conquer your habits. You conquer your future. Conquer your emotions. You conquer pressure. You think greatness is about dominance over others. It's not. It's dominance over yourself. When you can control your mind under stress, you're powerful. When you can act without needing motivation, you're dangerous. When you can delay gratification, you're elite. When you can stay disciplined without recognition, you're unstoppable. You don't need to defeat everyone. You need to defeat your weaker self. Every single day. It's not a one-time battle. It's ongoing. Because your lower nature will try to return. On stressful days. On emotional days. On days when results are slow. On days when nobody's watching. That's when self-conquest matters most. You build greatness in private. Through invisible discipline. Through internal battles won silently. Through decisions no one else sees. And one day, the world sees the results. But they won't see the war you fought within. They won't see the nights you chose growth over comfort. They won't see the mornings you chose effort over sleep. They won't see the impulses you controlled. They'll only see the outcome. But you'll know. You conquered yourself. And that's why you achieved greatness. If this message lit a fire in you, then it's time to act. Drop this in the comments right now. I conquer myself and I rise above my limits. So that I know you stayed all the way till the end. And you will master your mind, defeat your weaknesses, and build true greatness.